So what would you defend your home base with? I mean, obviously you're in the middle of the ocean, so I don't know how much defending you're going to need.
Sharks with laser beams on their head.
So I don't think the zombies are going to reach you easily. At least unless they know how to swim, which in our scenario
they don't.
Right. So what kind of defenses would you put up?
I would use probably like vines and sharp wood for traps everywhere. Kind of like the over Vietnam and stuff like that.
So I'm going to tell you something that
Punji sticks.
One of our bases, they gave us a whole lot of barbed wire. Now, I know barbed wire's maybe not that easily found, but you could use fishing line. You could use basically in my personal opinion, you want to have a whole lot of obstacles between you and them.
Yeah.
And woods would be a perfect place to use that stuff. I don't know how. I mean, I guess you could put up some type of fence around, maybe just like this house or something. Like I said, I want to be out in the woods as well if I could make it to the mountains. But we used to use barbed wire and wrap it around trees and then move it between tree to tree, right? So you're basically making obstacles to slow the zombies down. Hang them up like fishing line. If you're trying to run full speed at somebody, and obviously these zombies aren't running, they're just clumsy, they have no dexterity whatsoever. They're going to be stuck in the barbed wire or the fishing wire or whatever you put around. You wrap it from tree to tree, and you make it very good. You put it up neck high, let down towards the knees. I mean, if even a person that was trying to run at your place with all this wire wrapped around trees and stuff, obviously you know where the wire is and the wire isn't. It's going to definitely slow them down, for sure. And it's going to take them a while to get to you. And they're going to make some noise. You can just wrap if you have like a bells or rocks or something like that, you wrap it around and they'll start shaking and you'll be able to hear them.
I would go with a moat.
A moat? You're going to build a moat? Well, you're definitely not going to get...
The ocean is the greatest moat.
Yes, he's got the giant moat.
But we're talking about right here around this house. A moat. You would have them all over the place underneath you, but...
Well, I don't know how you're going to get enough...
Put down the drawbridge
and get
walk
water
out.
to fill the moat with.
Yeah, sure. On top of that, you gotta dig that shit. Yeah. You know?
Well,
yeah.
I'm going off of what worked back in the day with humans, right?
Right.
Like they had their castles and had the moat around it. It obviously worked because they did it everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
And they did use certain types of obstacles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And what do you? Any other defenses? Anybody else can think of? So we got
with basic bitch material. Or?
Yeah. Well, we got moats. I'm wrapping wire around everything and building obstacles and stuff like that to slow down any kind of enemy person. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with his idea. It was like, the punji sticks and everything. Dig a hole, get the sharpened sticks in there. So.
Right. You definitely have to make sure that you know where all these things
obviously.
I hope you know. You dug it.
Yeah, right.
You deserve to die if you stand in the bucket like you dug.
No, I mean, I can't necessarily think of any off the top of my head. Yeah. You got anything else as far as defenses?
Not defense wise, but I would like to maybe like you could find like a CB radio or something like that along the way. I'd try to. Well, I mean, I don't know how you're going to power it, to be honest with you, but if you had like a generator, a small generator or something, and maybe a little bit of fuel, conserve it. Maybe like once a day or once a week or once a month. So try to broadcast a signal and try to find other survivors. If that's what you want. If you want to find other survivors.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, well, we get...
Okay, are we going to touch on that now?
Yeah.
Is that where we're going here?
I mean, if you want to.
All right.
This is a free conversation.
What would be the faith that each of you put into
you already know, right?
other human beings in the event of an apocalyptic situation?
I certainly don't think that you would want a community. I don't think you would want to live in a community of people.
But I mean, at the same point in time, you could pull together to, actually
I think best
get a lot more shit done.
Yeah, I think at best maybe like five people, maybe. That's what I'm comfortable with, as it is for people. I mean, I don't put a lot of faith in people either, but I know that when you get just like a small groups of people are better than large groups of people.
But you're going to have at least one in that group that's going to slow you down.
I mean,
the bigger your group is, the more you're going to have.
Right.
Percentage-wise, you know what I mean? You're going to have.
I mean, you're going to have people that get injured. Mm-hmm. You're going to have people that get sick.
At the beginning, I'm talking about like the very beginning. Like you're going to have people in that group because that's probably the best case scenario. You get your group together, your base group together,
right
at the beginning. So that way you don't find straggler who knows what that dude's been up to and what he's done over the last 3 years during this apocalypse.
This is obviously a primal situation, and if somebody's not carrying their weight, that person's got to go.
Right.
That's right. We'll leave him in a ditch somewhere.
He does.
See, I'm surprised you don't like moats, man.
I mean, a moat's a good idea, but the amount of work that we put into digging a fucking moat is,
Who said we
I don't know if it's worth it. Who's digging the moat?
Zombies to dig it?
The kids, man.
Kids.
That's all I got. Anybody else got anything to add?
Well, I might want to edit that out. You might want to edit the kid labor shit.
What?
Child labor.
What do you mean? We'll run a sweatshop.
Shit.
I would venture to say. I mean, I'm torn. At the beginning, I think you could work together with people.
Right.
However, more toward, depending on
as years go on.
Yeah. As time goes on, as we'll say, I believe that people will become less predictable. We'll say.
Drop their morals.
As soon as you run into somebody, you never know which end.
Right.
You're going to be on.
Yeah, meeting new people is definitely a problem.
Yeah.
People
at the beginning, it's fine because everybody's still got like the base sanity.
So that leads me to this question. Okay, let's say now we're like a year into this scenario. Let's say that you've seen a mix of good and bad. I'm sure. Probably run into a bunch of people who, are just looking to survive, and probably another bunch of people are just looking to take all your shit.
Right.
How would you approach someone 1 year into this thing when you've, already experienced these particular, scenarios?
Situationally, it wouldn't be face to face. It would be speaking from a distance.
Hi!
you hold up the tin can with the string.
And I would say any situation you meet face to face, you make sure that you have the upper hand situation. Maybe have like another person there that they don't know is also there.
Yeah, always have a spotter.
Yeah.
I would totally agree with that.
Right.
Always have some sort of weapon trained on them.
And also keeping distance between them. At least at the beginning, you're going to try to get to know people. I would say you could show good faith and try to help them out a little bit, but don't lead them back to your base.
No. Yeah.
And then you're going to have the ones that are...
If you want to help set them up in their own community, I mean, I guess that would be fine as well, but just don't let them know where you live until you feel like you honestly know the people.
Some people would use their feelings and emotions pretending to be good.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So there's the caution that you have to have all the time,
right?
People for a long time afterwards. It's just not worth it if you already have a group. Help them, like you said, a little bit, and send them on their way.
It's also, it's also going to depend on the situation. What if you're a year into, I just literally thought about this, okay? What if you had, your group of 5, and, 4 of them are dead, you're the only one left?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it depends on your desperation as well. Yeah. On
What
how
if you're in a
interact.
situation and the other people are helping you out? Like in a life or death situation, then
Right.
you can kind of let your guard down a little bit, like these people.
Right. Their theme, all right.
Yeah.
so it kind of
It's definitely situational.
Just walking face to face with somebody randomly, you want your guard up because
Yeah.
you don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on.
Absolutely.
all right. Well, anything else we want to touch on here?
There's a lot to think about.
Yeah,
It definitely is.
I'm actually.
I would love to see comments about this. Actually, see
Yeah.
if anybody else would have.
That's
any
right.
other
You know,
ideas.
let us know what you would do in the event of the apocalypse.
Maybe we forgot
Down
something.
in the comments. Oh, I'm sure. And on top of that, I'm curious as to like a different zombie scenario.
Yeah.
Right.
So also, if you want to see that, let us know down in the comments. If you found this bit entertaining, also remember to like, share.
Subscribe.
Hit that bell button.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here for the Bangcast, episode 3. Interesting. Zombie apocalypse scenario.
Specific. Zombie.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. I'm, of course, Gregor Guy, joined here by, Mr. Coz and Mr. Casey. Thank you for watching.